trying. I'm like one financial report away from bankruptcy.
Oh man, dude, get some contracts going.
Trying, man, trying. Contracts are tight right now. I'm trying to increase my rep with pirate factions, but damn, it's fucking hard. Because like half the missions are against pirates. It's like it's hard to build up rep with them. It's easy to destroy your rep.
Confirmed. Yes, Commander. Got it. Critical hit, Commander. Yes, Commander. Moving to position. Firing all weapons. Mech destroyed.
Guess I'll log back into Battletech.
Good to go.
This guy.
I think it's probably time to do the next story mission.
Probably.
On my way.
I could do it, but I'm trying to build rep with pirates right now. I'm trying to build up my I have two goals right now: build up my reputation with pirates and get back into a safety net with money.
You damn pirate. Damn dirty ape.
Excuse me.
Critical hit, Commander. Yes, Commander. On the move.
Oh man, awesomes are very awesome.
Locking up.
I don't know, man. Mine doesn't seem to be doing that much damage.
Well, your mileage may vary. You really need to have a pilot with good gunnery skills in there, though.
Good to go.
If you don't like it, then replace it. The problem, though, Ryan, is PPCs in this game aren't as good as PPCs in other mech games. In this game, PPCs are only okay. They're not like considered good. They deal decent damage, but not spectacular damage because half the damage they deal is dealt as stability damage. So they're kind of good for knocking mechs around, but they're not as good for just dealing straight up damage.
Yeah.
On the move.
Problem is, it's my only assault mech right now. Like, I don't know how to get in all these mechs, but it's hard to come by in my game.
I think the black market has helped me a little bit because I can find some parts that I can't otherwise find in regular stores.
Well, you bastard.
But they're expensive. That's the problem. Why do you think I'm going bankrupt?
Awaiting orders.
I may have a lot of mechs, but I'm going bankrupt.
On the move. Roger that. Waiting for orders.
I have a very long-range oriented lance right now, though. With two awesomes, Cyclops with large lasers, and a Marauder. I can basically just, if I focus fire, I can take down like anything heavy mech or lighter from a distance.
Oh yeah.
Firing everything I've got. Critical hit.
My biggest weakness is heat, though. I always focus fire starters and shit first.
Moving to position.
I tend to struggle on desert maps.
Yeah, so do I.
Hope we can stop.
Mission successful.
Yeah, I didn't get any of the Thunderbolt. Oh well. In fact, I got shit. I only got 100k worth of salvage out of that.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
Hello. What did you order?
I did not order. I got food from the fridge, like a Neanderthal.
You savage.
I mean, it's pizza, but still.
I was gonna say, next thing you're telling me is you're eating with your hands. Did you even heat it up?
I did in the microwave though.
Whatever.
I actually don't like cold pizza. I mean, I do. It's fine. I just prefer it not cold.
Say what?
I know. I'm like, everybody loves cold pizza. I used to too, but I was just like, I don't know, there's better one. It just is.
Depends on what pizza it is
Yeah, it
and where
depends
you
on the
get it.
toppings.
True. True. What? Robot toppings?
I said depends kind of. Toppings have a lot to do with it. Also,
Me, a lot of it for me is like how much cheese it has. Because if it has a lot of cheese, then I want it to be warm. Because otherwise, you're just eating through this like
slab.
fucking slab. Costco pizzas like that. Like they put so much cheese, and it's like exhausting to eat.
Do you prefer a nice, thick, like deep dish or a crust, or do you like the thin crust stuff?
I've never actually. I don't like thin crust. I've never actually had deep dish, but I usually just prefer like regular. Like I don't usually like it when it's super thin. It's kind of annoying. Like I paid money for this pizza, okay? Like
Yeah,
unless
that's
there's
a
like
nice thin crust.
yeah, but it has to have like really good ingredients then, like obnoxiously good ingredients, and usually don't.
I guess it depends. Like sometimes if I'm not super
also-
super hungry, I'll just go for the thin crust.
It also depends on how much it costs too. Like if it was like cheap for thin, then it's like it's okay. This is like store-bought pizza because I don't know, it just is. It just is.
It's not delivery. It's Delicio.
Not even Delicio.
What was it? No name brand?
No, I got it from it's like the ones they make in the store.
Ristorante.
I got it from Fresh Street Farms.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I like that grocery store. It's my favorite one.
it is pretty good.
did you have one in
The
Edmonton?
deli is Pog.
Did you have one in Edmonton, Ryan?
No, but I've been to the one here in Sur.
I went there yesterday, and they're fully stocked. It's like nothing was going on. The only thing that they didn't have was they didn't have like the bins that you like grab your own bread from, like buns and stuff. They didn't have because obviously that would be stupid.
I don't think any place is doing that right now. We just did groceries at Safeway earlier, and like the bulk section where you get like the bulk stuff. That's like, it's not it's closed, but like how it's like just containers, right? They like draped like this big plastic sheet over it, and they're like it's like you can't take anything.
Like no.
Yeah, bunch of notes saying I'm sorry, but this is closed. I don't understand why they just empty the containers so no one can take anything.
Because that's probably the only containers in the store that hold that.
I mean, they're not even that big. They're just like little plastic bins. And they won't let us use our recyclable, or not recyclable, reusable bags for safety reasons. Going back to plastic.
They even had toilet paper.
What?
I checked.
That's crazy. Well, nah,
They're other than the deli, like not having buns or whatever.
like
It literally was full.
to be fair, the Safeway had toilet paper earlier as well, but it was like shit. It was this brand of toilet paper I've literally never seen before. It's Signal brand. Like, what the hell's Signal?
Some, like no name, one ply.
Yeah, it was. It was like 1-ply toilet paper. Still limit 1 per family. And it was like, what, 9 rolls? It wasn't a lot.
Really, 9 rolls and they're still doing one? Maybe for the 9 rolls, you know, maybe make 2 per family.
Nah, dude, no. They gotta ration it. Ryan, I thought you said you wanted pizza this weekend.
I did.
And here we are eating shepherd's pie.
Well, I mean, whatever. I'll eat whatever.
Interface initiated.
I'm not a fan of shepherd's pie.
Really?
Not a fan. I mean, it's okay, but
That's like the one of the whitest dishes I know. Not to be racist or anything, but
no, it is. But if it's good, okay, if it's good shepherd's pie, then I'm in. But unless if it's like bought from a store, I find it way too salty.
I don't think I've ever had store-bought shepherd's pie.
I
Yeah,
have.
don't. It's not good.
Oh wait, you can get that kind of shit at M&M Meat Market, right?
Yeah. It is kind of salty.
Ah, my old friend Agamemnon.
It's always that guy.
It's got a band of merry medium mechs: Wolverine, Shadowhawks, and Phoenix Hawks.
Move order confirmed. Heading out. I copy.
Oh shit, I think we're fighting Davian dudes. Oh wait, never mind.
Game multiplayer.
What, Battletech? I wish. I think there's multiplayer, but only like a 1v1 type thing, which is kind of, I don't know, stupid. Like, this game would be perfect for, like, you know, setting up multiplayer co-op, because you can just have, like, you see right now I have, like, 4 mech pilots. You can have up to 8. But, like, you can have it easily arranged for, like, 4 mechs being controlled by one guy and 4 mechs being controlled by another guy. I don't understand why that's not a thing in this game.
What can I do for you? I read you, Commander. Moving out. Got it.
Lady. Oh my god, she missed every single shot.
Hey! Stand still when I'm attacking you! Waiting for orders. On my way. Good to go. Aye, aye. On the move. Target acquired. Take that. Standing by. Confirmed. Giving him everything I've got. Tango down.
He died. You killed him.
Yeah, good. Good. It's just a light mech though. Light mechs are annoying though because they can run around and then they're hard to hit them. I should just let these guys take all the hits from me. Oh, got more incoming.
Damage minimal. Waiting on you, Commander. Got it.
The hell? You can't hit these guys. Oh, fuck.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Dude, those mechs are like pose no threat to you.
Which ones? These? You mean the slew of medium and light mechs aren't a threat to my heavy and assault mechs? I admit I'm playing a bit safe in this mission, just because I'm kind of overgeared for it, but I need money. I can't afford to take heavy losses, okay? Holy shit, it's like Memnon guy's getting owned.
What's up, boss?
I don't even think I need the cover from this forest, but whatever.
Aye, aye. Locking on target. Critical hit, Commander.
Didn't do anything.
What do you mean? I took off his arm. This guy's moving up. I don't know why. I don't know why you need to get close range. Like, no point. Unless you're gonna melee them, just like, no point. Oh shit, 65 tenor. Now we're talking.
Orders.
See that, Ryan? PPCs, man. Your mileage may vary, but when they hit hard, they hit hard.
That's never happened for
Yes,
me before.
Commander.
It's because your pilots suck.
On the move. Confirmed.
Remek's like not having a good time.
Target's taking a critical hit.
I love these tag team missions. Target rich environments.
Which one are you?
I have the 4 red mechs here in the back. There's...
I mean, a little bitch.
Dude, come on, man. Why take...
Where's your Atlas?
I'm using these guys, like, as a shield. I don't have money for an Atlas right now. Actually, I could have bought one, but I didn't. These guys are mine.
Where's your Warhawk or whatever the fuck? Werewolf?
Direwolf?
Firewolf? I don't know all this shit.
Dude, I don't have one. Dude, it's like clan mech. It's not in the base game. It's not even in the expansions. It's a mod mech.
go.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, there's the base game and then there's a few DLCs, but I have all the DLCs. They don't have any clan mechs. If you want to play clan mechs, you have to play one of the mod packs. Which I will.
Wow.
I will. Once I finish the campaign, I'm gonna start up career mode.
Weird.
I don't want to waste guns on this urban mech. It's got nothing on it.
This should be good. Want some more, huh?
Alright, lady, calm down. Yeah. Fucking just kick that guy in the back. That's the way to do it.
Receiving you.
One thing,
You're letting them get all the kills.
dude, who cares, man? I just want to finish this mission and collect my money. Gosh, I'm gonna go for this.
Taking the shot.
I mean, like, these guys are getting dismantled. It's no challenge. No challenge at all. This guy got knocked down. I should just walk up to the guy and punch him.
Does this game have like loadout points or whatever? You can't bring you can't just like stack like the most fucking ridiculous mechs, or can you?
What do you mean by loadout thingies? What?
Well, remember in like Starfleet Command 3 or whatever? Remember that fucking game where like a sovereign was expensive, and so if you had a sovereign, you couldn't like bring another one. You had to have like little eruption.
Oh,
Or-
you're talking about the tabletop game we played?
Or that has it too. Yeah.
Yeah, like basically, if you brought like a big mech, you can't, or multiple small mechs kind of thing. No. In fact, there's actually no tonnage limit. You basically just bring what you can afford to bring, and if you can afford to bring all these big mechs like I do, then that's what you do.
Awaiting orders.
I'm going. Wait, what? I want to punch him. The fucking. I can't punch him from here. It's bullshit. Literally right there. Okay. Okay there, Chief. Guess I'll just shoot him. No, fuck, I'll shoot this other guy.
Target eliminated. Waiting for orders. Roger that. Reporting critical hit.
Reinforcements. Yes, stomp him. Do it. Okay, where's the camera going? Thanks for that. I didn't even get to see him stomp the mech. What the fuck?
Commander.
Yeah, the camera in this game is kind of fucky.
It's got a mind of its own sometimes.
Firing on target.
I wish you could turn that off.
You can, I think.
Solid connection on that one.
I don't mind it, but like sometimes it just like I don't know why this camera decided to pan out there for that one message. Yes.
I don't like this camera. Like the fact that it's doing this right now is kind of dumb.
Yeah, you can turn that off. Like you can adjust how often it does it, or you can just turn it off as well.
Waiting for orders.
That's good.
You can just speed things up too by pressing space. Oh, there's no enemies here anymore. Okay. Guess I'll just... okay. I'll just wait then. That's a Jaeger mech. I kinda want it. But then I took no salvage on this mission, so fuck me.
Where's that guy going? He's running.
Yeah, he's gonna get into position.
Jaeger mech.
He's got guns.
I like Jaeger mechs. That's what I want on my mechs and mech warrior was a Jaeger.
Yeah, he's kind of cool. He's got like fucking guns and shit. Kind of lightly armored, but whatever.
In Mech Warrior Online, the strat was the like just drop all the armor everywhere else and just have it on the very tippity top, and then peek over mountains and stuff.
Yeah. You're playing like a tank, basically. You're hauling down.
We'll go.
I want to play World of Warships again, but I'm waiting for them to have fucking
Subs? They don't already?
they're going subs. But they announced subs in like October, and it's still not out. Maybe they decided it was a bad idea. Because I think it would be, but
They had a submarine in Midway. The movie. Which you haven't seen yet.
what? Midway? What? There's a new movie called Midway.
Yeah, dude, we went through this already. Remember, like, you went to see Midway in the theaters, and you're like, what? There's a new Midway movie? What?
What?
Yeah. It's not in theaters anymore, it's on Blu-ray. You can probably download it.
Who's in it?
Shit, okay. Now I can't remember their names.
Is it like named actors or like random little rough?
No, there's some named guys in there. Here, I'll,
What's the movie called? I'll look it up. It's fine.
It's
What's the
called
movie?
Woody Harrelson
Midway.
is in there. He plays Nimitz.
Midway.
Yes, Dennis Quaid
2019.
plays Halsey. Yeah.
6.7 out of 10. Oof.
Oh, it's a fucking movie about Midway.
Oh, Patrick Wilson. I like that guy. Woody Harrelson. Oh man, Luke Evans.
I think the actress did. All right, Ryan, what do you think? I think the actress did an okay job. I mean, it's a movie about Midway.
It's not the greatest movie ever, but it was alright.
Like, there's only so much you can do about a movie about a historical event. Come on.
I mean, Pearl Harbor would have been good if it wasn't bad.
Like, you mean if it didn't have all that weird love triangle shit?
Yeah, and I don't believe that two hotshot pilots actually managed to take off from Pearl Harbor. I could be.
There is the first quarter of the movie has Pearl Harbor in it.
Well, I like the fact that it included the Doolittle raid. That was good. Because I don't think that's been done in movies before.
Special delivery.
I feel like.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, cause Ryan, you're more of a you like planes more than I do. I think. What'd you think of the aerial combat in Midway?
It was alright.
Orders.
I don't think I've seen
Roger that.
like most movies I've seen does the dogfighting and stuff, and this one focuses on like the bombing and stuff. So
Yeah, you see a lot of the just
I haven't seen
bombing
that
runs.
before.
I would say like 80% of this movie was like bombing runs. This guy just headbutt this dude.
That's what Midway was.
Yeah.
There's one Japanese admiral fucking up, and pretty much what it is. It's actually insane that the United States like fucked them that hard in World War II. Because like the Japanese had a way bigger fucking fleet, like carrier fleet.
Well, yeah, like I don't know how accurate this movie was to historical events, but from what I understand, that if the Japanese decided not to withdraw when they did, they could have fucked over the U.S., right?
Well, they reloaded their bombs. They switched from bombs to torpedoes, and that takes forever. and then he decided to switch back again, and that takes even longer.
Yeah, and they got fucked, right?
And it just was created like mass confusion, and that like fucked them hard.
But what I mean is, like, after they lost their, like, you know, they lost, what, 3 out of 4 of their carriers? Didn't they have, like, more ships they could have brought in? Like, they had the rest of their fleet.
Yeah, but it was like all about carriers, right? I think they probably had some like battleships and cruisers and stuff, but like, if you don't have carriers, you're kind of fucked.
Well, they still had at least, I think they had,
I think they had one carrier left, but it was damaged.
no, yeah. But I heard they had 2 other carriers in reserve, but then they kind of withdrew them. Because they're like, we lost 3 already, we don't want to lose any more.
Yeah, I mean, I know the Japanese were very timid in World War II after Pearl Harbor. Like Pearl Harbor was like nuts, right? Like crazy. And then they just like were basically little bitches after that. They didn't really want to. They didn't want to lose any of their capital ships. And it's like, well, why'd you fucking build them then, bro? Like, what are you doing?
Dude.
Like the Yamato was never used really.
So we can
just kind of existed.
We can fantasize about the situation they could have been in. That's why. Where the f are these guys? I'm down here somewhere.
Moving out. Copy that.
Richard, what do you have in your rifleman?
Moving out.
How did I set mine up? I had 2 AC5s and 4 medium lasers.
Was
I
yours
guess-
a 4D?
No, I think mine was a 3N. I don't know what a 4D has.
Energy weapon.
Not okay. Where are the hard points though? Is it all just energy weapons? There's no ballistic?
Yep.
Okay, good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it.
Well, no, it might still be good. I just don't know how to fit it because I haven't seen one. Energy is pretty good because I have a lot of energy heavy mechs in my lance right now. The weakness of energy weapons is they take up heat and they don't do a lot of stability damage.
Yes, Commander. Moving to.
But they deal a lot of damage. Oh, way out of range. I could have just fit all my mechs with missiles and then just let this guy scout for me. What's up, Travis?
Have you guys seen 1917?
We have.
Yep.
We saw it in theaters.
Good to
Good
go.
movie. Had some weird parts.
On my way.
Rather than the weird parts, it was a pretty good movie.
I enjoyed it. Like, I think some people didn't like it as much because it focused a lot on like the story and the emotional side of things, but I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
I mean,
I was gonna say I wasn't expecting what's his face to die, like a third into the movie.
the main character was to die.
Yeah,
And then what, like, debated you? It's not actually the main character? Lol.
yeah, basically. I mean, okay, you can kind of see it a bit coming if you watch the trailers. There's more scenes with that one guy. I just kind of wrote it off as, you know, just whatever. It's a trailer, right?
Well, hindsight also, like, the fact that he keeps talking about getting a fucking medal.
Yeah.
Get you next time.
Not like medals don't matter or whatever.
When did you watch it? Wait, is it on Did you watch it in theaters or download it or
Yeah, I watched it on theaters.
did you go with your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you like it? Or how did he like it?
Well, he liked it. Good. I did. My only issues with the movie were like some of the scenes were like kind of Oscar, like the one scene where he's like he like comes across the platoon or whatever of there and they're like singing and it was like 5 minutes of just like him slowly walking, dying as they're singing. It's like, what is this scene for?
Oh, you mean when
I
he
don't
finds
understand the scene. Yeah, like what is this, what is happening? Like what?
I think at that
I,
point
don't know,
it's just like
I just thought it was really weird.
Yeah, it was.
Other than that, I like the movie. Other than that, it's just that scene. That scene was just like, what the fuck is happening? I was sitting in the theater watching and going, "Is they gonna get shot now? Like, is they're gonna?" What? Trying to figure why are we just singing in a forest? Does this happen? Like,
honestly, my favorite, like the first half of the movie was probably my favorite. Just watching the two guys go through like no man's zone and shit like that. No man's land.
yeah, and they're like all the fucking like corpses and shit that are like part of the terrain and crap. That was fucking really good.
Yeah, I especially like that part where the guy cuts his hand on the barbed wire, and you're like, oh, he's fucked. And then he like sticks his hand in the guy's in the corpse. It's like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's like you might want to get tetanus shot after.
Nah, it's fine. You just wrap it up with a bandage. You're good. Dude, that whole time when they got there to the, to the enemy trenches, and I was like, dude, shoot the flare already. Shoot the flare. And he's like, no, let's go explore this fucking underground bunker thing first. It's like, dude, shoot the flare.
Weren't enough tanks.
There was one.
Although, wasn't it like broken?
It was broken.
It was broken.
It was broken as fuck, but it was there.
All the tanks in World War One were fucking broken. That's just how they left the factory. They just left the factory broken. They're so bad. They had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Dude, that tank that was there, it was a Char B1 or something, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I mean,
wasn't there a crocodile? I believe there was a crocodile.
Oh, it could have been a crocodile. It's one of those like long
British
boys.
No, the Char B1's pretty low fucking long too, but the crocodile is like that's like the famous World War One thing, with like the tracks that like go all the way around, and it's just like a tube in the middle.
I thought the Char, like the French tank, that's like the French version of the tank.
The Char actually had a turret.
Yeah, but like a tiny ass turret.
Yeah, the crocodile did not have a turret. It just had like this side cannon.
Ah.
Let's see how you like this.
Fucking horrible tank.
I mean, let's be honest. A lot of the tanks were horrible back then.
So they just didn't know how to build engines that had enough horsepower. That was their issue. They just could not build a gassy engine that was powerful enough.
Well, and then let's just also say that they didn't really know a lot about good tank design back then.
They did. So I watched a documentary on Netflix. I don't remember what it's called. History of Tanks, I think maybe. I think it was just the history of tanks. Anyway, there's a fucking I think he's Austrian, so he would have been on the bad side. But anyway, there was an Austrian dude who like theorized about good tank design, and his theory was like exactly like bang on, like he had figured it out in like 1905.
Oh wow.
So like before the war, and he took it to the German people or the Austrian people, whichever, and they were like, not stupid. And then they like when Germany or Austria or whatever actually decided to build a tank, they built the I don't remember what the German one was called, but it was ended up being a box and it was horrible. But this dude's design was like, he understood like
sloped armor,
the tripod of importance, like armor, mobility, and like armament. And like he understood about like turrets, like having a turret was good. And like he understood that like having a gun that could punch through other tanks is good, so not just putting like a machine gun on it. Like he actually understood like how to build a tank, and he had it like all written down, and like it was like designed and stuff. And they're like, no, it's stupid. And then they built their own. And it was horrible.
Brilliant.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
It's always the Germans. It's always the other side that gets the good tanks, or the good engineering, I should say.
By the time Germany decided that it was time to build a tank, they were like fucked. So they like built like, I don't think there's actually a real German World War One tank that's like that exists. They all got blown up. There wasn't very many of them.
I mean, they kind of learned their lesson when World War II rolled around.
Well, they figured it out. They figured it out in 1935, and then they fucked Poland.
Wow. Oh shit, it's an archer.
Tanks are fucking cool, man. I wish I could be a tank driver. But I wouldn't be a driver. I'd probably be like I'd probably be the mechanic or something.
I thought you were gonna say for a second, I wish you could be a tank. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Receiving you.
it would be pretty cool. Drive to work in your tank.
Acknowledged.
I mean, like, couldn't you be one of those guys that, you know, save enough money and buy your own tank? To be like a project?
You could, but they're very expensive.
Oh yeah. It's not like you're buying a fucking Volkswagen or anything.
An operational, like even like a Sherman, like an operational Sherman is like
Moving to position.
not even good, but like it works kind of. It's like 150,000, 200,000 for a Sherman. I don't even know if they're legal in Canada. They're probably not. They're legal in the States if you have the rubber insert on the tracks. You know, she drive them down the street.
Shit.
There's this guy in Texas who like he lived part of like a gated community or whatever,
Waiting
like
for
a rich
orders.
neighborhood, and he didn't like his neighbors,
Received.
so he bought a tank. 'Cause that's what you do, I guess.
That's the Texan way.
And he just parked it. He parked it on the street.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't like a big tank. It was like I don't remember what tank it was, but it was like a smaller one. So he could actually park it on the street, and it wasn't like bigger than a car.
Gotcha.
And all his neighbors complained. And the city was like, "You got to move your tank." And he was like, "No." Like, okay. Like, what do you do? You move? Like, you can't fucking tow it. Like,
Receiving you.
You get an even bigger tank to tow it.
I mean, yeah, that's what you do. And
Position
But-
confirmed.
I don't think the city of Texas, fucking whatever, doesn't. I don't think they have a tank towing division.
I mean, it's Texas.
Target.
They must have something.
I don't know what I don't know how that story resolved itself. I'm sure it did.
I'm sure he like.
Sure, it resolved itself by being like, well, it's a licensed fucking vehicle and I'm parking it on the street. Motherfuckers, leave me alone.
I'm sure his neighbors got the message.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged. Aye, aye.
Should I just kill this guy?
Destroyed. Commander? Copy that. Roger that.
Watching. What is this game called? Call of Duty
Waiting on you, Commander.
Battle Royale.
Oh, Warzone?
Warzone. There we go. Watching Warzone. The more I watch it, the less I like it.
I'll watch it then.
Well, I like watching it. I just don't like the more I watch it, the less I want to play it.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know. Gunplay is so suspect based off who fucking starts shooting first. And so, like, I don't honestly even know if there's fucking headshots in this game. Like, I actually don't know.
Got it.
I don't think there is.
Doesn't seem like there is. I think there actually are, but like the hitbox is so generous that like I don't know. Just like really, I don't know. Gunplay is very important to me, and if it's really bad gunplay, then I'm not gonna be interested. I like PUBG. But PUBG is run by a fucking bunch of monkeys, so
Wow.
if some other company came along and just made PUBG but better, then
Oh, I mean, okay. I mean, Tarkov's not exactly the same thing, but it's, you know, it's good.
well, Tarkov is like they went like the total. So the gunplay in Tarkov is ridiculous, right? Like the guns are insane, and they have like realistic recoil. Well, I'm not gonna call it realistic recoil, but
It's very milsim.
they have yeah, it's a milsim. So it's not really about the gunplay. It is, but like it's
Mission successful.
it's not. You're not gonna compare Tarkov to fucking Call of Duty even a little bit. The only similarity is that the camera is in your face. That's the similarity between the.
Did you beat your mission?
Yes.
What the fuck is that? Is that your space station?
It is my vessel. This whole thing is my ship. I go to engineering. I can upgrade it. But I have not no money. I don't want to upgrade. It's called the Argo. This kind of looks like shit because I'm still repairing it. But this little ship here on the side that's docked. That's the little drop ship that takes the mechs down to the planet. It's pretty good. It's time to look at some contract. Oh, here. You were asking about I don't know what you were asking about earlier, but if you go to the mech bay,
Me neither.
you can go like there's fucking mechs and shit in here. And when you refit it, it's kind of like MechWarrior Online, but it's a little more generous. Like there's hard points, but they have more than what MechWarrior Online had. So yeah.
I see. What's the biggest mech you can buy in the game?
Probably the Atlas right now, anyways. The 100-tonner. Hold on. There's some. Yeah, there's the Atlas, but there's other 100-tonners. Like there's the Annihilator. That's probably more of a Travis mech.
What's a Travis mech?
Lots of guns.
Does the Atlas not have lots of guns?
It is a big boy, but no, it does not have a lot of guns.
Oh, that was my issue with it when MechWarrior Online. It had a lot of armor and stuff, but like it didn't. It was very punishing on like the loadout. Like you couldn't just. That's what I liked about Direwolf or whatever the fuck. Like you just run whatever you want. Like you can think of it, we can build it. AC5s or something or some shit like that, or AC10s. There's a lot. I think it was AC10s, 4 AC10s. My Direwolf and MechWarrior Online was hilarious because it was like so, but it like, man, don't get caught out in front of it because you're gonna have a bad time.
Didn't your screen shake like uncontrollably when you're like firing all those guns?
Not really.
There we
There's
go.
dead. I don't see that. I don't. What? On your stream, it's still just the command center. Oh, okay. I don't really like the paint job on that one, but
Oh no. It's a stock paint job. Well, at least on the bottom one.
is it? Where do they go? Just on the arm?
Well, if you look at that screenshot on the bottom, it's got 2 guns on each arm. It's got 2 guns on each side torso, and it's got 2 guns under the neck, and it's got 2 missile racks under the neck.
Yeah, that's a good mech right there.
It's got a lot of weapons.
Good offense. Best defense is good offense.
Now the only issue with this one is your cockpit's like on the top there, so it's hard to peek with it. And I'm sure T-Tex will chime in like any minute because he's like an encyclopedia on this shit. It's amazing how much T-Tex knows about this game. If you were to take everyone like in this Discord and put them together, we wouldn't know as much as T-Tex does.
T-Tex is another 40, or has another 10 years on to learn things. He's 40. He's had another 10 years to learn things. Because he's 10 years older than us. Said he was turning 40 this year.
Oh shit. Another milestone you have to look forward to, eh?
Worst case scenario is we live to see our 50th, you know?
Oh boy. What the hell is
Was that mech?
Huh?
Was that mech? Is that in mech warehouse?
It is.
Huh, I didn't know that. Doesn't look familiar, but then again, I'm not really up to speed on.
Oh, there's a lot of
Player
mechs
online.
that have been added that you haven't seen. Like this, I'll post one that you might like.
I like mechs. I just haven't. I don't really like Battletech's view of mechs. Well, I don't really like. I don't really. I wouldn't like. I know it's like a board game, right? So like, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I remember. I miss the old MechWarrior games. Those were fucking great.
What do you miss about them?
That they were like a simulator.
Well, see, MechWarrior 5 is kind of like that. Like, if you were to get like a joystick setup, it'd be pretty much like that.
Dude, my guy just died.
Your main guy? Oh, time to restart.
Yeah, my main character.
Time to restart.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck, dude. What
Does that
happened?
actually happen? Is that what that means?
Well, no, what happens? Yeah, what happened, Ryan? Your guy died, so what now?
I don't know. The mission's still going.
What is that? How does that work? The fuck? AC 500s? Good. That's a fucking Travis mech.
It's literally like, okay, guys, we got two huge guns. Let's stick a cockpit and mount it on a pair of legs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Of course, I've never actually, like, I stopped playing MechWarrior Online before this even came out, so I don't know how it is in the game. What's against pirates? Fuck me.
Yeah, I don't know. MechWarrior Online like tried to do like the World of Tanks thing, and like it just didn't. For me, it just wasn't the same.
No, I'm more of a now that they have MechWarrior 5 out, that's basically gonna be my jam. It's there's no PvP in it, but it's kind of it's as if you had MechWarrior Online, but you're fighting mostly NPCs.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Thinking about buying fucking Animal Crossing because everybody's losing their mind. I don't know if that's my kind of game.
I have Animal Crossing. I'm not like those fucking idiots that line up at a fucking store for one though. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I was kind of yikers. You mean the new one?
Sorry?
You mean the new one?
The new Animal Crossing. No, yeah, the new one that just came out. Me and Ryan have been playing it on the Switch. As if it's on any other console. It's kind of it's a pretty casual game.
It's kind of slow paced.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching Lyric. I don't know. I don't think it's my kind of game. it would be if it was like one of those games that I wish I could like merge multiple games into.
You know what I should do? Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna let me just finish this. Give me a second.
Like I wish, I wish,
Waypoint reached, Commander.
wish like Satisfactory kind of had like Stardew Valley plus Satisfactory would be a fucking really cool game. Or like Satisfactory plus like Minecraft plus Stardew Valley would be a really cool game.
I mean, I feel like it's gonna happen eventually. Like more
It
games
has
are gonna
to,
come
right?
out
I mean-
and start combining shit like that.
Satisfactory is
Satisfactory.
it's pretty satisfactory. It's a good game. I like it. I'm glad it's coming out on Steam. Like I said, I'm buying it for T-Tex. Then I'm gonna buy it from
Are you literally gonna buy it for T-Tex?
I'm gonna buy it for T-Tex. If he doesn't buy it day one or like day two, and if I'm like, like I ask him, I tell him like, hey, it's out, buy it, and he's like, I don't know. I'm gonna just be like, all right, fuck you, I'm buying it.
Well, don't tell him that, or else he'll know.
No, I'm not gonna tell him that. But like, I'm gonna be like, hey, you want to play it? So it's out. And if he like starts humming, hawing, you're like, I gotta look at first. I gotta look at Factorio and see if it's better than that. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy Satisfactory because
Wait, is he really saying he's not gonna buy it because it's not better than Factorio? Like what?
no, he's like gonna look like into it, like which is the better one, and there's nothing wrong with Factorio, but I like it. I like Satisfactory because it's like 3. It's kind of nice. I mean, is Factorio even like multiplayer? I don't think it is. Maybe I'm wrong though, but
Or are you saying because he already owns Factorio, he doesn't feel like he needs to buy this one?
I don't. No, I don't think he owns Factorio. Let me see. I expect everyone else to buy fucking Satisfactory too. No, T-Tex wants this game. He doesn't own this game.
He doesn't know he wants it. I mean, you did say it was a very T-Tex game.
Satisfactory is an extremely T-Tex game.
Alright,
It's the most T-Tex game I've ever seen.